Hey everybody, Joan Zodianz here. We are going through all these videos, man. Alright, so let's get into the Libra females. So when we're talking about the Libra females, we're talking about a cardinal air sign. I almost forgot. When you're dealing with a Libra, you have to remember that they are the scales of the zodiac. So they can be imbalanced in good and bad ways. It's funny how they always say that Libras are the most, like, they're supposed to be balanced. And that's more of the life challenge for them, to be very honest. Because a lot of times they tip one way or the other. You know what I'm talking about. I have a lot of Libra friends, and I find Libras very refreshing to be around, right? They are super positive people. I mean, even when the shittiest things happen to them, they are so positive about everything, about the outcome. They are always thinking about the outcomes for things. I mean, yes, they like to live in the moment and they love to live their life to the fullest, but at the same time, they are always, like, I guess they're forward thinking is what I'm trying to say. And they love to make other people feel good too. When you're in their personal life, like friends or relatives or something, then they're going to try to be very positive. Now, when it comes, and that's part of the scale, right? When it comes to actual, like, business or work or something, you can find them being a little bit, I'll just say it, controlling as fuck, okay? This can be a very controlled sign, and they want things to be a certain way. Even though they're very understanding and they're very accepting of other people's points of view, this, at the end of the day, it's a cardinal sign. So cardinal signs can be very controlling, okay? You know what I'm talking about. So even though they come off as very, like, flexible kinds of people, they're not really that flexible. Maybe in other places, but not really so much at work. And you're gonna find a lot of Libra women too also wanting to own their own businesses because they're so controlling, right? So that's a positive thing about it, that they're very driven and they want to be the leader in whatever space that they're in, and they want to be the creators for whatever space that they're in. You're also going to find Libras working better by themselves, okay, than with big groups of people. It's not really their thing. If they do work with big groups of people, it's going to be hard for them to take themselves out of it. They're going to be involved in every single thing. I'm not to say that they can be difficult people to work with. That's not the case. That it's just that everything has to be their way. Also, when dealing with Libra females, you have to remember that this is a sign that likes to be in love. So you can find a lot of Libra females back to back in relationships, or when they're younger, they just have, like, an arsenal of, like, men that will just do things for them because they're ruled by the planet Venus. It's just like men are more giving to them. And that makes me a little envious. Okay, I don't know how Libras do it, and I think it's because there's just, like, that Aphrodite effect. And they have this, like, magnetism about them that just, it's very charming and captivating to, the opposite sex or the same sex. Either way. And people just vibe with them. I mean, examples like Cardi B, I mean, she just has that thing about her. And that's that Libra thing that I'm talking about. So some of the things, though, that are, I guess, kind of negative about Libra females is that commitment in them in a relationship can be very difficult because in the back of their head, they're kind of like, I think I need a backup just in case this one doesn't work out. Oh, Kim Kardashian is a Libra too, so you know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of Libra girls that are like that when they're more immature. As they get older, they're more committed to somebody that's going to want to grow with them and be that person that wants growth, okay, that wants to mature in love together. That's the better way of saying it. They want to mature in love together with somebody. But a lot of Libra women that I've ever talked to, even though they're in a committed relationship, I'm not saying that they're all like this. So don't don't like take it the wrong way. But they, in the back of their minds, can have little backups just in case this one doesn't work. Because, again, this sign is just a very captivating sign where other men will probably, or, you know, women, whatever, will swoop up and you know, try to steal. They're just lovely people to be around. I guess the worst things about a Libra would be that they can be very indecisive people when it comes to important things in their lives. So then instead of progressing forward, sometimes they find themselves like stagnant, like they don't know what to do because they created too many plans for themselves, or they want control of too many things. So now that they're stuck, they're kind of stuck, like, okay, which path is the right path? Because they either created too many, or they just refuse to let go of the control and delegate things to other people. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, if you guys, I guess that wraps it up for, sums it up for this sign. So if you have any questions or comments about Libras, you want to put your own opinion about Libra women, then go ahead and do that. I love Libra women. I mean, they are probably one of the most compatible signs for my sign, which is Sagittarius. But again, when I've tried to work with Libra women, they're just better off on their own, man. They just really are. So go ahead and drop some comments and I'll try to get back to them. Keep it positive, okay? Bye.